and welcome to the Daily Job Digest with the Travel with Clem Brands. If you are new here, my name is Dr. Clem and I teach busy professionals how they can land an online job or remote job using the skills that they already have. I also help people who don't have a job land an online job. While you are here, I want to let you know that every single day in March, I want to post one video that will show you that it's possible for you to land an online job, and I'm posting videos in different skills categories, specifically for people in the Caribbean as well as in Africa, in Europe, or in Asia, okay? So if you don't see a job in your specific skills category, make sure you comment in the description box below, and my team and I will find the jobs for you and will bring it to you. But I only have one request for you though, actually two. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified every single time a new amazing video is posted. And secondly, make sure you apply for these jobs when you see them, okay? Do not let yourself go back in self-doubt, but when you see those jobs, I'm bringing them to you to show you that it's possible, to show you that the companies are looking for you, but you have to also make the other step, all right? So let's look at this job. This company is called Equivity, and they are looking for a virtual executive assistant. Now, in a previous video where I showed another company that was looking for an executive assistant, I spoke about what an executive assistant is, okay? If you remove the word executive, it will say virtual assistant. But when you add executive, it just basically means that you are the assistant of an executive within the company. Executive refers to people in higher positions, like usually management position, okay? Interestingly, well, not interestingly, but I want to point out the fact that the company is looking for somebody to work remotely, and that is anywhere in the world, right? So it doesn't matter where you're located, they are looking for you. Now let's dive deeper into the job posting. Equivity is looking for a part-time executive assistant. Oops, they have a typo here. Who have oh, sorry, they don't have a typo. Sorry, they're actually looking for multiple people. Okay, so that means that several of you guys should actually be applying for this job. So Equivity is looking for a part-time. Oops, sorry. Equivity is looking for part-time executive assistants who have experience supporting C-level executives. What does that mean, C-level executives? Now, I did my research, but just one tip for you guys. When you don't know what something means, just Google it and see what the internet says. Generally, the internet is right. Generally, emphasis on generally. So C-level executive basically refer to people at a company level whose jobs are with C, like the CEO, the COO, the CFO, the CMO, so CEO as Chief Executive Officer, CFO, I can't remember what CFO means, COO, Chief Operational Officer, CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, things like that. So they want to emphasize that because the people at the head or the executives usually have different ways of operating, different requirements, different needs. So when you have experience working with somebody at that high level, you have a different level of agility. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, agility, okay? So they are looking for somebody who has experience working with C-level executives, like somebody who has experience working with managers, with you know, people at a higher level. And it doesn't mean that, you know, you need to have, like, it doesn't mean that you need to have experience working with like a president or something, but, you know, look at the company where you are working and look at who you report to, either directly or indirectly, right? The CEO of your company could be the founder of the company. You know, even if you are in a small company, like if you are working with a small business, for example, and you are doing administrative tasks, then the small business owner is the CEO, right? If they don't have anybody else on site, they'll probably be the CEO and the CEO as well. So don't downplay the experience that you have. It's not always with big companies that you see big roles. You know, even small companies have these kind of roles. So really look within your company who you are reporting to and see what their role is, okay? The head of marketing could be the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer, and so forth. So anyways, back to the job description. They are looking for people who have experience working with C-level executives and are experienced in a wide range of admin duties, including calendaring, which means like scheduling, managing calendars, email inbox management, travel arrangements, project coordination, bookkeeping, and preparing expense reports. If you enjoy supporting high-level executives achieve their business goals and are very organized, you pay attention to details and thrive in a work-from-home environment, we want to hear from you. And I'm telling you this again because people at the executive level operate at a higher pace, you know, and everything that they are describing here is pretty accurate. Okay, so yeah. So you can read more about the job description. They also say that they want you to have to know how to use QuickBooks Online to process account receivable, account payable, invoicing, payroll, and bank account reconciliation. So if you have that experience, then that is amazing as well. They tell you more about a company that you can read here, and they re-emphasize the qualities that they are looking for here, okay? Requirements, a bachelor's degree, 3 or more years of experience as an executive assistant or an office manager. You see, oh my God, it's like this people read my mind. I'm telling you guys, like, yo, if you're not subscribed to this channel for exclusive, amazing content, you need to subscribe, because I am speaking the language of what is happening in the remote work out there. I know what I'm talking about. This, I didn't read this job description before, and this guy is saying exactly what I told you. Either you have experience working as an executive assistant or an office manager directly reporting to the company CEO or president or anybody else who is a C something. You know, that's the same thing that I was telling you guys higher up. You need to know how to use Microsoft Office and Google Suite of programs. You must know how to use it. You should also know how to use QuickBooks for different standard QuickBooks functions, experience preparing expense reports. Now, if you're not familiar with these cloud-based software, then you can highlight the software that you're familiar with, okay? And you can also do your research on these. Able to work and make and respond to calls within an hour in a professional setting between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, Eastern, Central, Mountain, or Pacific time. So that's basically all like the main time zones in the US. And I think in another video of a job description, I actually tell you more about how to research those time zones. Your own laptop and smartphone with broadband access to internet and excellent written and oral communication skills. So clearly they are looking for somebody to work with them full time. And I think that would be a great position to work, a great position to pivot into, because you get like full-time salary. They don't talk about the salary here, but you can discuss it during the interview. But you know, it's full time basically, okay? And yeah, it looks really exciting. It looks like a really good opportunity for somebody who has worked, you know, either as a secretary, as an assistant, and stuff like that. So really, I want you to apply for this job. You know, don't sleep on yourself, because if you're not applying, other people are definitely applying. Okay, so you just want to click on apply for this job here, and include your information, first and last name, email address, phone number. Upload your CV and your resume, or your resume, and paste your cover letter in there, okay? So now, as I told you guys before, applying for remote jobs, online jobs, requires you to optimize your cover letter and resume. You need to remotify them. That's kind of like the word that we use in the remote work field. You need to remotify them, because the same standard of cover letter and resume that you're using for your physical jobs cannot work for the remote workforce. So you need to remotify them. And I have a specific product called the remote work starter pack that actually gives you cover letters and resume templates that you can use to just adapt to different jobs that you're applying for and boost your chances of landing an online job. So make sure you get it before you apply. The link is in the description box below. They also give you additional questions, like if you have a bachelor degree, if you have this amount of years of experience, if you are proficient in all those different skills, and then you just want to submit your application and you are good to go. I hope you take your time to apply for these jobs, you know, and when you apply for the job, come back and let me know when you are hired, or if you're hired. And if you aren't, don't be discouraged, because you need to keep going until you get a job that you want. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.